We're all the same people.
Yeah.
We all fear each other because of lack of not knowing your neighbor.
Right.
Cut the TV off, go talk to your neighbor.
Right.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
There's no leadership to be brought into the picture.
Right.
You can do it on your own. It's just that simple.
The people need to start taking more responsibility for taking their action. Everybody's so caught up in it, and that, well, the whole world is so caught up in whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Right. It's all about me,
Mm-hmm.
instead of my
neighbor.
my neighbor.
Because if you need some blood or a kidney, you don't have no label on it.
Right. That's true.
I had internal bleeding. I got blood. I didn't ask where it came from, but it worked.
Right.
So I got it from my neighbor, and I don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
Thank you, neighbor.
Right.
And that's what the world is. Thank you, neighbor. Thank
Right.
you. Let's move on. Let's smile. If you hurt somebody's feelings, go back and apologize. It's not for them. It's for you.
Right.
Move on. If they don't accept it, you did your part.
Right. It's because we're not going to always be right. And that's life. That's just us as people, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to always be right. We're going to say the wrong things at times. We're going to do the wrong thing sometimes. We're not perfect.
No.
And I think we're holding each other to this like image of where if we make one little mistake, it's that cancel culture. Let's cut their head off, and they don't deserve to live. Around us, right? They're not as good as us.
Yeah, and you know nothing about them.
And you know nothing about them.
No background, nothing. You know nothing.
The other thing that we don't know when people make decisions are the information that they're given, right? And how they're given it and what they've learned throughout the whole process.
Yeah.
Right? So we take, there's always, I feel like there's always, three truths. There's your truth, my truth, and then there's
the real
the
truth.
truth.
Yeah.
Right? Because we all see it from different angles. And we see different things, and so it's,
I just generally, when I see people and I speak to them, you see yourself.
right.
If they're nice, you see it feels good. When you came out and spoke to me, you was like, "Hey, Gilbert," I looked right in your eyes. Your eyes was excited and ready to talk. So I did the same thing.
Right.
I felt like I was welcome.
Right.
That's all we need.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the show. I'm your host, Kyle Miller, and I'm on a mission here to bring the stories and insights of extraordinary individuals who've paved their way with their own success, right? And doing so also transformed lives of other people and people in their communities. And so I'm really excited to bring this guest on today. I've really got to know him. Had some in the past. I swear, in the past like 20 minutes, we've had conversations, and I feel like, he's like a brother already.
Thank you.
And I really want to welcome you all to Gilbert Price. Gilbert, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Kyle. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. So Gilbert, you own First Class Detailing.
Correct.
And that's a car detailing company. Can you tell me a little bit about you? Tell me a little bit about the company and what you all do.
The company has been open since '99. A former employee of a tire store here in Charlottesville. I didn't take the business on by choice, but I've embraced it, and I've enjoyed the people who come to me. We do exceptional work here. Their family, their cars belong to the family. And my biggest goal with First Class Detailing is to give them the perfect job, the best job I can give them as fast as possible with the least inconvenience.
Yeah. So with that, right? So you're going in. So you're a car detailer. So do you pick up cars from?
Yeah, we
from
do
the
pick
clients?
up. Like I told you, Kyle, whatever's comfortable for you.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable with me driving the car, I'll pick it up. If you're comfortable riding with me, I'll be glad to have you. But if you're not, then you have to find an arrangement to get it to me. But everyone's welcome. The doors are open. We leave a crack in the door for those who've left. Come on back.
So you were telling me a little bit about how your journey got started, right? And you just kind of mentioned it as well. You were an employee. How did How did you go from employee to business owner, and what were some of those transitions that you had to like learn and overcome and like grow into that?
Well, I can say I got fired, right?
Yeah.
Well, I lost my job in '99, and I was a little discouraged because I felt I was better than anyone there. And I started working for a local newspaper on their farm. I hated it, but I did what I had to do. And then the same guy who fired me showed up probably a year later and helped me start First Class Detailing. Since then, it's been a journey.
Yeah.
I really love it, though. It's because people come around and you get to talk to them. I'm good at what I do. I'm bragging a little bit, but I'm that good.
That's
I'm
what you're here for, right? Tell us how good you are.
We clean for the dealerships. For all those who get their cars cleaned at the dealership, they're coming to me.
So you are actually the ones, like the car dealerships.
Some of them, yes.
Will send you their cars
Yes.
to get detailed for what? For the client, for them to take home?
Yes.
Right? They send it over if they're busy. That's who they
yeah.
send to you because they know you're going to do a good job.
Yep.
So if you want that clean car smell.
Yeah, and
Right.
we can have it down packed. I can't. It's a secret, but
Yeah.
and I know it is because everybody comes back like, "Wow, this car smells great."
Right.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And I walk them to the car to make sure everything's okay and they're comfortable. And I always say, if you have a problem, just reach out to me.
Yeah.
Call me back. And it's been great. But I mean, I like to talk, so it's been good for me. It's been a journey. But it's been 22 years now, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to better myself.